Well, good evening, everybody. So glad everybody can tune in this evening for a fabulous brooch sale. We have rusty and crusty, fabulous bling, and of course, assemblages and all kinds of cool things. So there really is something for everybody tonight, which I am so excited about. And I've got Nate and Chrissy joining me. Welcome to both of you.
Hi, girls. So nice to see you both. Hi, Princess. Hi, Sugar Boo. How you going?
We're doing well. How about you, Nate? How's New Zealand weather?
It is really odd. It was the most beautiful, beautiful clear morning, and we've had torrential rain all afternoon, and we had thunderstorms last night.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that cools things off a little bit for you because it's going into summer, right?
Yep, it is, and it's been a really steamy spring. I think summer is just around the corner, um, and the summers are quite harsh here, so we need the rain in the garden too.
Well, that is definitely good. You're getting some rain and hopefully it will cool off. And Chrissy, you said where you were today it was getting a lot of rain as
It's
well.
cold. It's cold here in Texas.
How cold for Texas? That's what I
It
want
is
to
so
know.
cold. No, it's like what 46, I think, but like the wind chill factor is like I don't know what. And it was cold, cold, cold. And Kat asked me earlier because I was at her sale. And by the way, Calypso Antiques, she's in the chat. Subscribe to her channel. She's fantastic, such a sweetheart. Anyway, she was asking me how cold it was, and I hadn't been outside yet. I'm like, it's not too bad here. And then I go outside. I'm like, oh my god, I lied. It's horrible. It's very cold.
I'm glad that it's cooling off. It's cold here too, and I'm loving it because I just hate the heat. So welcome. We got
Look at
some
all these
people in the chat.
people.
Helen Melkor is tuning in tonight, so welcome, Helen.
Hi,
Hey.
Helen. Hi, Helen Melkor.
Hey, Teophane. And then who else?
My
Scoop
mom.
Sheila.
We have Val.
Hi, Val.
Peterson, Miss Michelle Peterson. And
Welcome,
our dear Angela's
Peterson.
Vintage.
Dear Angela's Vintage, are you able to help with the offer ups tonight? We would love you forever if you could do that. If not, I understand. I am so terrible, you guys. I just plan the sale. I put out all the promotions. I get the StreamYard, like I'll do everything and then realize because I'm not used to offer ups and I'm just starting to do offer ups that, oh shoot, we need someone to do the offer ups. So Angela, if you're here, I would be forever grateful if you could be our offer up gal tonight. But if not, that's
Hi,
okay.
Randy.
Kat, welcome to you.
Hi,
Randy,
champion.
Hi, Randy.
Hello.
Hi, Val. Oh, Cheryl. Hi, Cher. Nice to see you again. And Debbie from Chicago's here.
Hi, Cheryl.
And Michelle's
Hey,
here. Sheila Fruman's here. Hi, Sheila. And LaDonna Durbin. Hi, sweetheart. Lynn Thomas is here as well.
Randy, welcome.
Did you say Helen's name? Nate, did you say Helen's name?
I did say, I think you may have drowned it out, but I did say
go ahead and say it because she wanted you to say her name.
Hello, Helen. So nice to see you, sweetheart.
Hey, Mary. Welcome to everybody. Nettie is here with the pug. Welcome.
Hi, Nettie. Tim's here as well. Tippywinks here from Canada.
Welcome, Tim. 5 feet of snow. Oh, Buffalo. Yes. Buffalo, I've heard they've gotten a ton of snow. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a wide variety of awesome vintage for you all. Now, I just want to go over a little housekeeping before we get started. For all of you who are new to the sales, there's a couple of pieces of information that we will need if you do purchase from us. We will need your name, your YouTube name, and then your shipping address and your PayPal email. That way we can get invoices out to you. I will be invoicing tomorrow on Sunday because I get ready to leave to go visit my family for Thanksgiving. So I want to potentially get everything shipped and out by Monday so that way that there's nothing lingering and you guys can get your stuff as fast as possible. Now, Nate has shipped all of his things to me, so I am actually able to combine shipping with Nate, which is really fantastic. So if you buy something from Nate, or from myself, I can combine them in one box and you'll save on shipping. Unfortunately, Christy's shipping from Texas, so she is not able to combine shipping with us, but she does have some incredible things. And we all use pirate ship to get you the best rate. So that's just a little housekeeping. Of course, throughout the evening, it's always good to refresh, make sure that you are in live chat, not top chat. That way you see the best comments, not just what YouTube selects for you to see. You're seeing all of the comments and you're always up to date with the feed, which is really, really important. So that's just my little housekeeping for the evening. I have put Christy's email and then my email down in the description box. If you do win anything tonight, just shoot me an email or Christy an email. My email is the same that you can send for Nate's information as well. So if you buy anything from Nate, just send me that information and I'll make sure that all of that invoicing happens. And of course, Christy's email is down below. Christy, your email is tippywinksvintage@yahoo.com.
Yep, super easy. tippywinksvintage@yahoo.com. Please.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thanks.
And my email is Katie@katiescreations1.com. And that is all down below. And of course, I'm sure our fabulous mods will be putting it in throughout the evening. Jennifer Lab Mama is here, so welcome. Mary Dugan. I'm sure I missed a couple of people. We got
Randy
of you in the chat. Oh, Randy's popped in. Hello,
Randy Harmon and Randy. Grossklaus is here, and Maria is here as well, and Proud Dilbert's here. Pickle's here.
Pickle.
Pickle. And Mary Dugan. So nice to see you all. Nettie.
Delbert. Hey, Delbert.
Hi, So Cargo. Oh yes, I'm glad you and your daughters love Gilmore Girls because it is such a good show. It is
love that show.
Oh, hey, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Sandy for Sandy's Lilacs is here too. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi for Sandy's Lilacs.
Hi for Sandy. I can't find your comment, but you are here, so welcome to you. And
also, everyone, my friend from Whatnot, Links Gems is here as well. That's Camilla, and she is absolutely lovely. So thank you so much for coming along, Camilla. Welcome, Camilla. That's Links Gems. She is just such a lovely, lovely person, and I buy some wonderful gemstones from her. So if you're ever on Whatnot, look out for Links Gems. The shows are lovely, lovely people, lovely, lovely stock. It's so nice of you to come along, Camilla. Thank you.
And Camilla, I get all of the packages on behalf of Nate until I'm getting ready to ship a big box to him. And I just have to say, your packaging is exceptional. I do packaging and shipping myself, so I'm always sort of looking to see what other people do to get ideas. And you just have some of the best packaging around. It is excellent. And Nate and I always have such fun opening your boxes. We always save the white boxes, which is your boxes, until last because they're always so excellent. So we're really glad you're here and welcome to you. Betty Gillimore, hello, welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
Hi, Betty.
Everybody's tuning in tonight, which is very exciting. So we're going to go ahead and get this sale underway. And I'm going to let Christy go first, and then we'll just sort of rotate around. We'll do Christy and then Nate and then me. And I am so excited to show you guys what Christy and Nate have tonight because they've got some cool things.
Hey, everyone. Good to be here. Thank you, Nate and Katie, for letting me come and play with y'all. Okay, so the first thing I have up now, I have bracelets that I have made. And I have beaded these like a crazy woman, but it was very zen for me. So I have several colors that I'll be showing throughout. And but the first lot, so it's basically it's $10 a pair. So for $10 you will get 2 bracelets, and these are the red set. I'm just going to show them to you.
Ooh, so pretty the way you tied them up.
Oh, and I thought this would be a great coworker gift, a great white elephant gift. Hey, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
And I thought, this way it's like, and look, I will, if you order some, I will wrap them up really pretty. And of the red ones, I have 5 sets, and you're going to get 2 of them. And here's the thing. I made them I made red and they're green. This one is just a dark green. I've got some lighter greens, but I thought, this would be good. Like, it's Christmassy, but if they can use them throughout the year because you can take away one of the bracelets or you can wear them both all the time. I loved the red patterns, and it's just, they're clear and they're all very cute. And I mean, I like the bling. Katie knows I like the bling. And so I have 5 of the red. So if anybody wants any, just put 5 if you want some. And again, they're $10 a piece. And like, if you have like one of those white elephant things where you can't spend more than $10, this is perfect. So anybody that wants them, $10, the number 5.
And how many sets do you have?
I have 5 sets. I have 5 sets. So the first 5 get a set of red.
Fabulous. Those are gorgeous, Christy.
Thank you.
And I figure we'll just do one item and kind of rotate. That's way it's a little easier for everybody. All righty. Okay, let's see how I can do this. Let me do this. Wait a minute. I'm learning, folks. Hang on. Okay, let me see.
Oh, I think Helen Casey wants
Thank you, Helen.
A pair of those bracelets. Great,
Yay, Helen. Okay, I'm so sorry, folks, for the little. Oh, and Kat would like one too.
Oh, yep.
Kat.
All right. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yes, I'm having so much fun with this purple today, and I've got my purple brooch on. So all I need is some purple lipstick, and I'd be good to go. But the purple lipstick I have is really dark, so it looks a little too gothic on me, I think. But anyway, our first item up tonight is a beautiful brooch, and this is one of Nate's brooches. The enamel work on it is stunning, and I'm going to let Nate talk a little bit about it here as I show it off.
Well, I mean, like most of the brooches I have, I like them pretty. I like the animal and insect figural brooches, and I thought this was just a really sweet little brooch when I picked it up.
Beautiful. I love the green bee. I've never seen a bee in green, and that's gorgeous.
I like the insect ones. I really, really like the insects. I really am drawn to the insects. I know, Christy, you don't like the lizards at all, but I really like the lizard brooches too.
I do not like them, but this is gorgeous. I love this, and this is such a great gift for a mom or like a teacher. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? That'd be a great teacher gift.
It would be a fantastic teacher brooch. Yeah.
And this is the bee's knees, Delbert. Okay, Angela, I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but we're going to start this off in the chat at just $15. $15 in the chat here.
That's beautiful.
If you are interested. And Angela, I'm assuming you were able to help out with the offer ups. If not, that's okay. But oh my gosh, this is stunning. Now let me measure this for you. This measures 2 1/4 inches, so it's a really nice size. It does have a standard C clasp on the back, so this is a little bit of a newer piece, but it is stunning. And I love the colors in it, as everybody's pointed out. And the Aurora Borealis stones are just fantastic. And Angela, you are a doll. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Angela.
This just will make everything go so much easier. This is great on a jean jacket. Nate, where else would you wear this?
I was thinking of a jean jacket when I bought it. I mean, it would look really pretty on a blouse or a jacket or something. I just thought the Aurora Borealis brooches and the sort of greeny blue rhinestone and the brown rhinestones looked really pretty. It was just such a pretty color combination, and one that I didn't think that I saw very often.
You could also put it like with a scarf, like just put a scarf and then like use that to tie it.
Yes. And you could wear it too. Like I've really gotten into people that wear brooches with the collar buttoned and then they pin them through the collar. I just think that looks so smart. I don't know. I love that. Hey, Ancestral Beginnings. Thanks.
Hi, Mary.
I think the purple and green are kind of fun together.
Yeah. They're beautiful. That looks beautiful on that hat, Katie.
It does. It looks really nice on the hat. Really that blue-green in particular looks stunning.
Oh, Traveler says that she wears them on
ties. Oh, that's cool.
That's
Oh,
wonderful.
oh yeah, I never thought, oh, that looks really pretty. And there's so many, like, and you have, if people don't think about this, but you could also use it as a gift for a man, because a lot of men with formal attire, they are wearing brooches now.
Yeah.
And it's becoming more and more popular to wear them like on a tux or a suit. Like, I mean, that looks sharp.
It really does. Hey, Dante.
I see also that it's really popular for grooms to wear little flower brooches instead of a boutonniere when they're getting married. And I think that is just such a cute idea, that a groom can keep his little boutonniere forever as well. I think that's just so sweet.
That's just so wonderful. This is
Hi, Kate.
Gift.
Tontick's here. Hi, Kate.
All righty. Well, I see Julie Fabric and Treasures at 17. That is our high offer in the chat right now. So I'm going to start the countdown. We're going to say going once. Well, I ought to count down from 10 because I just saw someone put in the lags a little tough tonight. So we'll count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Yes, on your suit coat jacket pocket. I love that. What a great idea.
Thanks, Julie. I hope you love that one. I think it's a really smart brooch. Thank you so much.
I see the sold. Angela sold come in. So yes, Julie Fabric and Treasures for $17. Let me just write you down there, Julie. We are so thrilled you're getting that. It is a real stunner.
Katie, speaking of a stunner, I like the brooch you have on today. That's really pretty.
Thank you. I think it's a lot of fun. It is all prong set with all different colors of purple. It just seems like a fitting piece for my hat. It matches my hat. So I love that.
I love that.
Okay.
Oh, love you too, Kate.
Aw, yes, I do have your input, Julie. All righty. Up next is an item for me. And Angela, this is going to start off in the chat at $25. And I am starting off with a pretty killer lot, or at least I think this is a killer lot. You are going to get 3 receipt spikes. Now, these are these wonderful old receipt spikes that we all know and love. These would have had receipts on them at one point. But what a lot of people are doing with them is they take a Christmas tree topper, those beautiful hand-blown ones that we all love, and they stick them on top of this, and they kind of make a Christmas tree forest. So you are going to get several of these. Now, these are all coming from my personal collection, so I am sharing them with you. This one has the octagonal green base with this incredible kind of almost like a fleur-de-lis detailing there. It is just stunning.
Did you see Cindy? Cindy goes, what?
Yeah. You're getting all here.
It's a great deal.
I know, Angela, but I wanted to do them as a lot. So you're going to get all of them. This is a great little starter set for Christmas if you're wanting to do the whole Christmas tree forest thing. And I do want to point out that these, they've been around the block a little bit. This one's not as straight anymore. You could bend it, but I didn't want to do that. I want to leave it just like it is because I like the character and history of things. But you could easily bend this one back, but it will not affect having your Christmas tree pieces on them. I used this one last year and it worked beautifully for my Christmas tree display. And of course, this one is the square black one with that gorgeous detail on it. And this one's slightly shorter than this one, which I like, so you can create varying heights in your display. And then you've got an even shorter one, which has this gorgeous green base with the cutouts. Look at the detail on that. And I love the little bit of rust. They are just so stunning. So all of these can be yours. We've got Cindy right now at 25. So that's the high offer in the chat. And I just think these are all absolutely fantastic. So you're going to get all 3 of them. And they are just a great little thing for Christmas. But of course, all year round too. If you love the industrial, the rusty, crusty stuff like I do, these are great. If you have an office display, these are also wonderful in an office display with all of your little fun vintage things that people love. And yes, they do, Angela. They definitely do. I've seen them for 25 each before.
Wow.
And I don't come by these a lot, honestly, in Florida. I know that a lot of people do find them, but I don't find them ever. So I was really excited to be able to bring these to the sale tonight. I really like this black one. I mean, it's got so much detail on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's amazing to me that these things would have held receipts at one point, because we don't do this kind of thing anymore. You know, everything is so computerized now. And this was something that was so important during its time, but now, you know, it's sort of antiquated. But I'm glad that we're bringing it back and bringing the history alive with these. So these are just fantastic. Okay, so I see Julie Fabric and Treasures for 35. So we're going to start the countdown on these. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. Fabulous. So all three of those in that little lot was a lot of fun to put together. I enjoyed that. Yeah, and I think it really does depend where you live and what you can find for sure. So, all righty, let's see. I see the sold. So, Julie, Fabric and Treasures, congratulations. You get those for $35. And Julie, don't forget, I will be combining shipping. So, everything you buy tonight between me and Nate, I will be glad to ship that out to you all in the same package. Fabulous.
Pamela Blanchard's come in. Hello, Pamela, my love.
Hey, Pam, you had a killer sale tonight. And that box you got, oh my gosh, the stuff in it was just gorgeous. I think we all were drooling. All right, back to Christy now.
Okay, sorry. There is a fly that is just buzzing around here. It's driving me nuts. Okay. It keeps on crawling on my foot. I'm like, ah. Okay. So I made some assemblages. These are Christmas assemblages, vintage Christmas. A few years ago, I got these great new old stock elf heads that have like the little chenille stem, you know, the old chenille stem. I got those from Sandy and Otto, Trisha. And this is the first year I actually got to use them. And it was really hard ripping open the package, but I was like, no, I need to use them. That's what they're for. So I made this little guy. He is a vintage tart tin. And I have vintage music sheet that I took and I made like a little accordion thing. And,
oh, that's cute.
And I have like this candy cane kind of a ribbon. He's got a pick, like this holly pick with candy and little chenille stems. And look, I want you to see his little face. Look at how cute his face is. I mean, he's adorable. I just love his little face. And I'm sorry, I'm starting this out at $24. $24. And he was fun to make. And he's got, listen to him. He's got little jingle bells, little mini jingle bells on his little chenille stems. And I like that it has movement. But like I said, I really enjoy making these. They're super fun. Tell me if you can see him okay. And I like for him to look pretty all the way around. I feel like wherever you stand, they should look cute, even from the back. Just makes it look more polished.
24 right now.
Oh, we've had some more people come in. Hi, Dana. Dana Grace is here as well.
Hey, Dana Grace.
Hey,
and
Dana.
also Sarah Lee is in, I saw as well. Hi, Sarah Lee Coleman.
Yeah, Jennifer, he's got like a little face.
Welcome.
Oh, Beth. Hi, sweet Beth.
Hey, Beth.
Angela says that it's better than a Cupie.
Angela, and she still has my Pox Cupie.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Cupie fan. I know
Katie would not travel with it. I was like, you can take pictures of him in the different parts that y'all travel to, but Katie's like, no. Angela was brave. She brought him.
So what we got for Christy or found at the thrift store was a baby, a Cupie baby, but he's basically for kids that had chicken pox, and you put the medicine in it and shake it out.
The powder, yeah.
The powder, right. And I'm just kind of terrified of Cupies. Like, I just have a feeling they're going to come alive and like eat me in my sleep or something. But I know people think they're like the most adorable thing ever. So I totally respect that and think that's awesome. But I just was like, no, if this thing travels with
Night,
me,
Cindy.
it is going to like make my car blow up or something. So I was like, no, it's got to stay with Angela. So poor Christy's still waiting for her.
I'm still waiting for my
Cutie.
Night, Cindy.
Night, Cindy. Hey,
Thanks
Sarah
for
Lee.
coming.
That Cupid is face down on the floor right now, exactly where it should be, Angela.
I keep, when I see, put it in the light, I see the little glue thing, you know, like when you have hot glue gun, you know, and the little threads, you know, and I'm like, I'm sitting there picking them up. But yeah, it's
Hi, Laura.
I just think he's
Did
cute.
you not describe that to
But
me
then
as hot
again, I
glue
made
gun
it.
snot, Christy? Did you not describe that to me as hot glue gun snot earlier? You did, didn't you?
I did. Nate, I'm trying to be classy here.
That's a pretty good way to describe it, though.
I'm trying to be classy, Nate. You're ruined
Oh,
it.
Dana Grace, you sweetheart.
Say my name. Say my name. Okay, so
Randy's at 24.
Yeah, so let's just call it. Go ahead. We'll
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Bid end. Thank you, Randy. Look at that. Michelle's like, great selling point. Glue gun snot. I know. Nate ruins everything.
You're welcome.
Nate's hilarious.
He's a nut.
Hi, Sally.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you.
Hi, Sal.
All right. What a great assemblage, Christy. All right. Up next. Ooh, Nate, I think this was one that we both really, really liked. I thought this would be beautiful on a red velvet winter coat. I just envision like the most sparkly, amazing person at the Christmas party here with this. And Nate, you loved this one too.
Yeah, I thought it sort of had a Art Deco-y sort of style to it. I thought it was understated. I mean, the marcasite and the single faux pearl.
Oh, that's
I just thought
beautiful.
it was pretty. I thought it was a really classy, classic pin, classic brooch.
That's gorgeous.
It really is. This is going to start at $12 for this faux pearl brooch that's kind of in the shape of a semicircle. I'm going to measure it here. It is 2 inches in size. And this is a vintage piece. Not exactly sure how old, but it is definitely vintage and absolutely gorgeous. I would guess probably 1980s, 1990s. You know, and of course, when you get into the 90s, it just depends on your definition of vintage. But I think this is just stunning. And again, look at it against something solid like this.
Like a denim, like we've said, a denim jacket. It's gorgeous.
Yes, or with lace. Could you imagine the lace?
Oh,
yeah, that would be gorgeous on a lace blouse. Oh gosh, yeah.
And even if you had a black something, and again, going back to, you know, buttoning up your shirt, you know, if you had a black piece and then you fasten that there, can you just imagine how stunning that would be? I mean,
you know what though? I mean, like in the 80s and stuff, we used to button our shirts all the way up to the top and then put like a brooch right there. But I was gonna say, even today, like, okay, can you imagine? Okay, your daughter's going to prom and you need some kind of necklace, but she doesn't want to like wear like a traditional necklace. I would get a velvet ribbon, a black velvet ribbon, and just kind of put that like on it and then put it on the side and tie it around her neck. Like, you know, I don't have a skinny neck. Okay. I wish I did, but I just think that would be beautiful.
It would on a black velvet ribbon would be fabulous.
As a choker, I think that would be really pretty.
Now these at 12. Nate, did you see Angela's comment on your lace nightie?
Oh, my lace nightie. What is she talking about my lace nightie for?
This brooch would be fabulous.
Listen, you talked about my glue snot, so you know we're going to talk about your lace nightie. We're going to go there now.
Angela, you keep your filthy paws out of my silky drawers.
That is the second Grease reference I have heard today. We were talking about it in Cat Sale.
I love Grease. Absolutely love Grease.
She
Hey,
said that
Debbie,
Grease
Deborah.
Lightning, it's got like innuendos in Grease Lightning, the
Oh
song.
yeah, Grease
I'm sorry,
Lightning
I
is
don't
so
understand.
horrible. Well, I mean, it's a great song, but if you read the lyrics, it's so filthy that we, as a school, when I did it back my senior year in high school, we had to like change the entire lyrics
Are you
because it
serious?
was just terrible. Well, yeah, if you go back and listen to it, like after the show, I won't explain it live, but listen to it and then you'll hear it. And then once you hear it, you cannot unhear it. I'm sorry for everyone that thought Grease Lightning was about a car. It is not about a car.
I thought
Go,
it was about a
go
car.
Google. No,
It's not about a car.
no.
What?
I don't.
You didn't know this either. Oh yeah, we had a big debate about changing the lyrics. Yeah, I'll send you
I
lyrics
don't
so you can read
know.
it. But anyway, it's a great song. It's a fun. The whole musical is great, and Frankie Valli wrote the song "Grease," which love my Frankie Valli. But yeah, no, not a car. Yeah, Julie.
I thought it was a car.
Yeah, most people do until they really examine the lyrics. But there we
Okay.
go. All right,
You
so
tell
we're
me
at
after this.
$12. We'll start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Yay.
Leanne, so good to see you. We're glad
Hi,
you're
Leanne. Hi, Nettie. Thanks, Nettie. I think that those rumors about seeing me in the flesh are all lies. So I don't know who has been telling those fibs, those pork pies, but it's not
Those
true.
pork pies. Someone's been telling pork pies.
all right.
I love it.
Nettie.
I love it. I've been saying pork pies all day. I love it. I've never heard that
Congratulations.
expression.
So Dana's told her husband that I'm her bestie from New Zealand and would shop with me anytime I wanted. He said, cool. That's cool.
Fabulous. Okay, I keep forgetting it's my turn next. So same screen. My next item tonight, I am so excited about. I found this with Vinny, who's in the chat. We went shopping together in Texas, and Vinny convinced me to get this, and I'm so glad I did because it's fabulous. This tin has a patent date of 1917, and I do believe that this is an antique talcum powder tin. So this has some serious age on it. Of course, it is talcum powder for sure, but of course, when they patent things, the patent could last many years. But from my research and my 10 books, I do believe that this is a antique piece of advertising with the gold lithography still on it. Absolutely gorgeous. I just love this. This is going to start off, Angela, in the chat at $12. And this measures 5.5 inches. Now, it is probably not good as a talcum powder tin anymore. I wouldn't use it as such, but it has a beautiful coloring on it. Great for your Christmas displays to add height to something. You could tie a little green ribbon around it. Or if you collect talcum powder tins or any type of advertising, this is wonderful. And I just fell in love with this. Look at this. The graphic on the front, and it's Paris and New York. It seems so fancy. And again, wonderful for your boudoir displays. If you've got, a little vanity with all your things set up on them, I just think this would be perfect. And of course, it's got a little rusty, crusty wear,
Rusty.
but we all love the dents and the dings. It just sort of adds to its character. Here's the patent date on the bottom of 1917, patented there. Just absolutely such a gorgeous tin. It's Mavis talcum. And to me, it's amazing that these things survive over the years because they were meant to just be thrown away once you were finished. But somebody saved this, which I think is cool. The other thing you could do with this is stick your hat pins in the top because it's got little holes. So you
That's a
could
good
put
idea.
something down inside. And the lid's on there. That is the only thing, is if you're wanting to take this lid off and store something inside, the lid I cannot get off. But you could probably, if you're careful, take a screwdriver and pry the lid off. But just wanted to let you know about that. But yeah, beautiful for its age. And this definitely is antique. This is just not showing up this gold color very well. It looks more of a matte gold, but it is a just fabulous gold color. really just fantastic. And I see Nettie and at $12. So yes, Sandra, it is beautiful for its age. And Sandra, I got a lot of Rusty Crusty for you tonight, so I think you're gonna be very happy. So yes, okay, $12. We're gonna start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And we will see what Angela says when that goes in. Yes, just fantastic. Thank you, Vinny, for always reminding people to hit the thumbs up. I am just so grateful for you. Let's see. Oh, good. Yes, yeah, you're gonna love that. You're gonna love all the Rusty Crusty, Sandra. And Nettie, congratulations, $12. You got that beautiful 10.
Congrats, Nettie. That's super cute.
Yes, it is. I'm glad you got that, Nettie.
Hiya, Vincent.
All righty, and we are back to Christy already.
Hey, okay, where are my 80s peeps at? Okay, I know you're out there because, that was the best time. And this reminds me of our 80s kind of stuff. So I made these bracelets, and to me, like those great colors, I don't know. I love the pink and the teals and the lavenders. And look, and I want you to know, because I know some people, they won't get these because they're like, oh, they're too small. No, look, I don't have tiny petite hands. Okay. I wanted to make sure I made sure each of these was a nice size. So they're not super tight and they're easy to get on and off. And again, these are $10, and you can put in the number P for pastel. But look at them. I have 10 of these, but these are beautiful. I love the way they came out. These are like my favorite ones. And see, they kind of shake still. So I mean, they're not tight. But I love to me, this reminds me of the 80s,
It's so 80s, so fun.
They're fun.
Big hair. Have fun with it.
Some early Madonna vibes there.
Oh my God. And he's like, my mom was a child of the 80s. I'm like, oh God.
Oh, Vincent.
I could have a Vinny. That's how old I am.
Dana says, Vinny, zip it.
Yeah, zip it,
My child is a child of the 80s.
Hey, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
But yeah, I made these. I think these are super fun. And like I said, they make a great stocking stuffer. And the 80s, I mean, people like, there's a girl on TikTok, and she's like a teenager, and she loves the 80s, and she dresses like the way we used to with the hair teased up. And I'm like, oh wow, like she really goes out like that.
I think it's fun.
It is. It's fun, but I just think these are fun. So put in P for pastel if you're interested, and you can go ahead, Katie.
How many sets do you have, Christy? Of those?
I have 10 sets of those.
10 sets of those.
I think they're fun. I just think it's fun just to have them, because it's just fun to put stuff on like this, and like you got to go run your errands. But I think they're.
The nice thing about those is if you want to just run out the door, you slip them on. You got a little something. They're great with t-shirts.
Yeah.
You can dress them up.
I just
and
think
the for your grandkids. Your grandkids would love those. Any kid that loves wearing bracelets would just absolutely adore those as little stocking stuffers.
Yeah, oh, sure. Okay, that was product fail right there. Sorry, I kind of snapped it.
That's okay, Christy. You can make it. That's all the stuff that happens live. Live. Life is very unpredictable sometimes.
That won't happen to y'all.
That was more of a user error than a product fail.
That was totally operator error. Totally operator error.
All right. Let's see. What do we have next? Well, we have something, and I cannot read my handwriting on this one. But I know exactly which one this is, thanks to the one word. There we are. Here it is.
Exactly, Vinny. He said life's unpredictable, like our toilet flooding.
Oh man, that was something, man. I'll tell you what.
Did we not go to sleep laughing? Like literally, we were falling asleep
laughing, dying laughing because it was hysterical, but also like shaking because we're like, ooh, we're disgusted. If you missed that, go back and watch it. Our toilet flooded in the hotel room we were at doing a live. And I mean, not just a little flood, like all over the carpet, everywhere. It was a giant. We were up at 3 a.m. with the owner of this bed and breakfast trying to clean it up. I mean, it was a whole thing.
So, he was so
mad. Yeah, he was not happy with us, I'll be honest. Not a great experience.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kitty Cat.
Hey, Kathy. All right, so this is up next for Nate, and this is my favorite of the evening. Angela, this one was started at $12. This is a 1950s stunner. Now, I know it's 1950s because it's got the rivets in the back, beautiful riveted construction, and it has prong sets. And Nate, you told me how gorgeous this would look on a red scarf.
Yeah, I think it's just really pretty. It's another classic brooch. Just, it's so sweet. I actually, when I bought it, I thought it was mistletoe, which it probably isn't, but
it could be.
It gave me mistletoe vibes when I bought this thing.
And you could wear it this way if you wanted to, or this way. It's got a working safety clasp on the back.
So you can wear it upside down to attract kisses.
Yes, you could. Perfect. Totally. Christmas party. Oh, it's stunning.
That's beautiful.
This is a great size, Nate. It measures 2 inches in size, and there's not a single dead rhinestone. Absolutely stunning. I just adore this piece.
It's lovely. I just thought it was a classically pretty brooch, you know. Oh, Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. And Lisa's in the lead right now at $13. Oh, yeah, right in the center of my hat. Ooh la la. Look how fabulous that would be. And you could even wear it at a tilt, too, if you wanted to. It sort of looks like, to me, a bouquet of flowers or a tree, but it could be anything you absolutely wanted it to be. Julie's in at $15. She's the high offer right now. Yeah. Oh, upside down like mistletoe. Yeah, on your hat, and then you could have all the smoochies.
Did you put it up against your hat?
Yep. Right now, I'm doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm over here looking at the leg one. That's pretty.
If I thought that this brooch would attract kisses, I would never have agreed to sell it. I'm gonna just put that out there.
I love it.
Nate, you need to wear this all around town.
Nate has excellent taste in brooches.
Yes, Nate does.
And all around, in food and everything, he has beautiful taste.
Yeah, Nate has fantastic taste, and he's definitely researched his things, and he knows he's got a good eye, that's for sure.
I am paying attention, but I'm watching it on TV, and there's like a lag, and so I didn't see but yeah.
Thank you, Dana. Yes, this is a fun purple hat. So maybe if you guys are buying some of these brooches tonight, you might have to get yourself a purple hat and wear them on. I get all of my hats from this company here in case you guys are interested, unless I buy any vintage ones, which I do have a few, but this is not sponsored, just really like the quality of Bruno hats, and they come in all fun colors. But yeah, I think this would be great on a hat, on a scarf. Even Nate, I think, what do you think on like a velvet coat for winter?
Yeah, it would look lovely.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Just fabulous. Okay, I see Julie at 18. That is the high offer right now. So we're going to start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Bid end.
And Angela says, you don't need mistletoe, Nate. Everybody wants to kiss you.
That's true.
I need a mistletoe tree.
Stop it.
Oh, I think Lisa snuck in at the end. Thanks, Lisa. Congratulations.
All right.
That's
congrats.
Pretty brooch.
It is beautiful. All righty, Lisa. You are taking home that stunner for $20. Thank you so very much. Yeah, we're having terrible lag tonight, Vinny. If you were experiencing at your sale, it wouldn't surprise me that we're having it here. Yeah, I do. I wear my hats everywhere. Yep, nope, I don't wear them just for YouTube. I live and breathe in my hats every day. I don't go out without a hat.
That's
And
so true.
if I even go down to the mail room without a hat, I feel naked. I
She's in
just
her
feel,
apartment in her hat.
yeah, I forget I have my hat on, and I'll come in and I'll be doing things, and I'll be talking to Angela or Christy or someone. And they're like, "Hey, you can take your hat off." It's just kind of a part of me now. Same with my brooch. I've even washed brooches. It's terrible that I've done this, but I've gotten so used to having them on my shirt that I will throw a shirt in the wash and think, what is that clanking sound? And then go to dry it. And when I go to put it away, I'm like, there's the brooch. Luckily, none of them have broken. Well, I think one did, but my little yellow bird that I accidentally washed the other day was safe and sound. Thank the Lord. I'm glad he's okay, because I would have been really sad if he had a death in the wash machine. But that's how much I live in my brooches and my hats. They're just sort of a part of me, and they're fun. Oh no, Angela just broke one. Lisa, just send your information again if you don't mind. I do believe that I have your information, but just in case I don't, it would be helpful if you could send that again. And just a little reminder, if you do have a change of address, just make sure you send that as well. Because I had several packages returned to me, and I just want to make sure that I've got the right address. And I've already reached out to those folks, and we've gotten it all straightened out. So that's good. But just make sure that if you do change your PayPal address or your mailing address, that you do send that along, because I won't know otherwise. All right. So my next item is this fabulous piece. This is another Vinny chosen piece that I picked up when I was in Texas, and I think it is just fantastic. This is a 1950s leather waterproofer and pressure tin. It is absolutely fantastic. Preserver. What did I say? Pressure, probably. Preserver tin by the Heater Company. And what's neat is that this is out of Waseca, Minnesota. They've been around since 1895, and this still has its paper label. There's a little bit of wear to the paper label, but this overall still has its paper label. Absolutely amazing. This is going to start off at just $12 in the chat. And what I love about it is, look, it says Alaskan, and it has the totem pole on it. How fabulous is that? And look at the scene up at the top. I mean, I love the graphics on this, the rustiness. So fantastic. And actually, what I love to do with these tins that have this flat space is it allows you to display another tin or another item. So if you have something like this, you can create sort of a fun display. This is not the right size, but you get the idea. Like if you had several things, you can display them. The scale's not working out with what I have around me, but they're fun. And this just has some fantastic graphics. Let's see. Waseca, Minnesota. Okay. Thank you for helping me pronounce that. Yes. Yes, Waseca. Okay. Thank you, Vinny. I mispronounced that completely, which is very possible. This is fantastic. It's 1 pint, and it just has some great graphics. Again, wonderful for sort of your wintry Thanksgiving displays or all year round. And if you just love things that have cool graphics, this is for you. It is wonderful. I think above a mantelpiece with some greenery and some logs, if you want to do sort of a rustic look, this would be a great addition to that. I just love the graphics on it. You just can't beat it. And I was thrilled to get this. And Vinny and I got a chance to shop advertising with Vinny, so we had a lot of fun. Oh, yes, a great condition, Sandra. I agree. All right. Well, if I don't see any takers for that one, we will just continue to move on. I can always come back to that if we've got any interest. I am going to send Christy back onto the screen, and she can share what she has up next.
Hi. Okay, I've made this assemblage, and this is made from a Fenton piece, and it is uranium. And of course, I do not have my glove stick here, of course, but so it's a Fenton piece, and I've put together a little assemblage. It's a little church with some cute little bottle brush trees and a little vintage, let me get it a little bit closer, a little vintage angel. And you can see there, and I don't worry, I mean, like, I haven't messed up, like, I haven't, like, it's sturdy and everything like that, but I mean, it's the Fenton piece is still intact and stuff. I mean, I haven't done anything awful to it, but I just thought it would be cute, and I just imagine like a snowy thing. Oh, and I'm sorry, it starts at 40. But thank you, Randy. I thought this, I just saw it and I thought, oh, it needs to have a church on it, and the color is just really, really pretty. I love the colors, and if you see the bow, the ribbon is got little churches on it too, little pastel churches. And like I said, I didn't glue the ribbon on. I tied it on. So if the person wants to, they could easily take this off if they don't want to have a ribbon on it. But I just thought it would be fun.
Christy, does that glow?
It does glow. It does glow. And I'm so sorry. I don't have my BAM stick here so you can see, but it does glow. It glows a lot. And I forget the name of the pattern. Katie, do you remember the name of this pattern?
Something rose, I think. It's not cabbage rose. That's not right.
What do they call this fluted?
Yeah, it's got the ruffled edge. It's so pretty. I can't think of the right name. If LaDonna's here, she'll put that in.
But yes, and the church has a little.
It might be Persian medallion, Angela. That might be it.
I think that's right. LaDonna's told me that before. It was Persian medallion, because I had this before in Pam's sale, but it wasn't an assemblage. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to make it an assemblage. I just thought it would be fun. And I just like all the little, I like having the little bottle brush trees. But like I said, I wanted it to look pretty all throughout. And I just think it's, and I love the little angel. She's a little vintage angel. And I just thought she looked cute in there.
She is sweet. That is one of my favorites, Christy. I think that's fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you saying that. But if there's not any interest, we can go ahead and we can go to the next thing.
Yep. And if you see anything while you're watching the replay, folks, don't forget to send us an email, because we will be glad, if the item is still available, to let you claim it and send that off to you. So definitely the replays are always a great way to shop too. Okay. Nate, are you still with us?
I am. I had some technical difficulties, sorry, and I had to mute. I've got an engagement in about an hour and 5 minutes, so I'm starting to get a few messages that are coming into me. Sorry.
That is okay, Nate. All right. Let me switch back to this sheet here. Oh, Nate, it is time for your favorite item, I think, in the bunch, or one of your favorites. Nate has researched these, and I think they are absolutely fantastic. These are one of my just neatest picks, I think, or Nate's neatest picks for the sales. One of my favorite things, besides that brooch that we just did. These are quite special, and I'm going to let Nate just tell you about them while I hold them up. But these are going to start off at $50, and there's a reason, because they are sterling silver. And Nate, what was some of the things you researched about these?
I did pay up for these quite a bit, and I did so because at the time when I was buying them, I did some research on them, and they're by a guy called JR, which is wow, that's just completely escaped me. He's a Navajo artist, John Rogers, that's what it is. And he's a Navajo artist. And at the time when I was researching them, I looked them up. There were several for sale on Etsy and on eBay. Each of these basic units of a bear. The pendant part was either a pendant or it was a pair of earrings, and the pendants were selling for about 75 US, and the earrings were selling for double that. So I decided I would go and buy these. Just thought they were really beautiful. I really like Native American jewelry. I'm not sure if people are going to be terribly interested in these. I know they're quite expensive, but I thought that they were worth having, so I did buy them.
Those
They
are
are
beautiful.
amazing, and I'll model them for you all. These are just really extra special. And again, if you're looking for a nice gift for someone in your family, your mother, your grandmother, I mean, they are gorgeous. So this is what they would look like on. They are absolutely fantastic. And of course, once we polish these up a little bit, they will just look even more incredible. I just love the detail. And these are bears. For a while, I kept saying they were badgers. And Nate said, no, I think they're bears. And I think Nate's right.
I think
They're just so fantastic. So you'll get the pair of earrings in absolutely perfect condition. I just think they are stunning and unique. Great with a chunky knit sweater this winter. I could see a white sweater. Let me see if I can wear both of them so you get an idea how they'll really look. I should have left that one on. I don't wear earrings very often, so it is possible that my ears are not quite used to it. I'm also allergic to a lot of metals, so I don't wear earrings that often, but these are just gorgeous. Yeah, there you are.
Oh, they look really cute on.
Fantastic. Oh, I love them. So yeah, they're so.
Kathy says Zuni bears. I didn't find that reference when I was researching them, but they made Wobby Zuni bears.
Thank you very much, Kathy. That is a great description there. I love when all of us can kind of have the hive mind and help each other out, research things. That's just great. And yes, hey, Vinny. Carrie. Geez, too many things happening at once. Carrie, we're glad you're here. Vinny, that video clip thing, if you guys are all wondering what that is, that's so you can take a clip out of the show and then share it. It's something new that YouTube's doing, but I've never tried it. Oh, you're allergic to yellow gold. That's interesting, Traveler, because I'm allergic to things that aren't gold. So I do have a real metal allergy for sure. But these are just fabulous, absolutely fabulous, and I think they are worth every bit of $50. And again, they're sterling, so that alone adds so much value to it. Really? They're having a Native American jewelry event this weekend. It's amazing the niche kind of communities and events that Whatnot puts on. It's so cool that they have those things. Absolutely love them. Oh, your mom's allergic to anything but nickel. Interesting. Well, thank you all so much for your consideration of these. And if you are interested in them later as you're watching the replay, hey, Chad. Just email and let us know these will be available. So thank you. And my next item is going to be, yes, who's ready for a typewriter lot? Okay, this is so fun. I picked these up while we were out in Texas. There was a booth that had a whole bunch of typewriter items. And what I think is really cool is somebody just sent me these 210s. And what are the odds I didn't have these 210s? The wonderful viewer that sent them to me, I've now put those in my collection. And then while I'm thrifting in Texas, I find these. What are the odds? Absolutely crazy to me. But I'm so glad that I'm able to bring these to you for a sale. And then I'm going to add in this whole little lot. So the typewriter lot, Angela, is starting off at $15. And what you're going to get is Sanford Solving Type Cleaner. So you're going to get this really cool cobalt blue bottle. It is marked number 1. I'm not sure who the maker is. It doesn't have a maker on the bottom. but it is just fantastic. Now the solvent's gone from it, but once upon a time, it would have had a brush and some cleaner inside so that you could, I believe, clean your typewriter ribbon keys. It says brush, type thoroughly, and it will dry. Cleans typewriter type and keys. Very, very cool. So you're going to get this bottle with the original paper label. It's got some great graphics. I would guess by these graphics, this was probably 1950s if I had to guess. And then you have these two amazing typewriter 10s, which you will be getting. This Spartum one, I actually have not seen a lot of it before, and I collect typewriter ribbon 10s, so I think this is pretty cool. I'm assuming that Decorated Metal probably made this, or the American Can Company, but I don't see any indication on who made this on the inside. So this is solid like gold with these green graphics, which would be absolutely fabulous for your Christmas displays. Copy Master typewriter ribbon by the Marsus Duplicator and Supply Company out of Denver, Colorado. And it's just got some great graphics on the back. Black, again, probably 50s, I would assume. Maybe 40s for that, but it's just fantastic. And then this one here is not marked either, but Decorated Metal, American Can, probably. Of course, there was a short time that Anchor Hawking was actually making these typewriter ribbon 10s. This one's cool. It's Vertex Rototype ribbon, just fantastic. So you'll get both of these and this for $15. So the whole lot. So that is just $5 an item, which I think is a really great lot. That's the starting price on this. And I see Sandra Smith, and at 15, Sandra is my rusty crusty buddy. She loves all this advertising like I do, and I would love to see a picture of your display, Sandra, sometime. So these are fun, and I see we're talking about Doritos, and I do love.
Yeah, I want Doritos.
All right, so we're going to start the countdown. Sandra's at 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And these are the what I call kind of hockey puck style typewriter ribbon 10s. These aren't the tall 10s that are antique, but these are just amazing. Absolutely.
Katie, I just realized that we forgot in the housekeeping to talk to people about the option of putting an add-on.
Yes, we did. Do you want to explain that to people?
We have. I have some brooches that I've decided to offer to people. It would be $8 for 2 brooches. They're mystery brooches for anyone that actually purchases tonight from myself or from Katie can decide if they wish to add on 2 mystery brooches for $8 for the 2. So that is an option. So if you do want that and you've purchased, just please let Katie or myself know about that.
Yes, and we have 20 available tonight. So if you are interested in that $8 add-on, just let me know. And you can just put $8 add-on or add-on in the chat, and I will write you down. But we do have 20 of those available. Yes, thank you, Sandra. I'm so excited that you are getting those because they are just so you and fun. All right. I'm glad that's going to a good home.
And Lisa Day says she would like an add-on. That's great. Thank you. And Nettie as well said she'd like an add-on too. That's fabulous. Thank you.
So let me put Nettie and Lisa down. And these add-ons are 1 per person. So if you purchase, you can add on an add-on 1 time. And that's fun. So thank you so much. And Julie would like an add-on as well.
Thanks, Julie.
Thank you, Julie. That's fantastic. All righty. Well, you are up next, Christy.
I'm scared. Okay. I have these bracelets that I made, and they're $10 a piece, and these are black. So if you have people that like black in your life that just love the color black, and they have different patterns on them, they're super cute. They're already ready. I will make sure they're wrapped really cute. and they are $10 a piece. Great for white elephant. White elephant gift exchange. I keep on saying sale or something. I don't. That's I keep on thinking white elephant sale. White elephant gift exchange, and for stocking stuffers. I just think they'd be fun. So $10. If you want any, put the letter B. And that's it.
And they do, Vinny. Black and white go with anything.
They go with anything. That's right, Vinny.
And Angela, would you like an add-on? I know you didn't purchase from us, but since you are helping with the sale tonight, we would like to extend our thanks. And if you'd like an add-on, we can do that. Randy Heilman would like B.
B. And Nettie, yes, there are some pink in the bracelets. I do. Let me show you in the pastel ones. I do have some that have pink. Let me just show you that real quick. I'm sorry, this camera.
StreamYard is hard to get used to.
It is hard to get used to. But yes, it's like purple, like they've got lavender, they've got pink.
And yes, you do get the pair. You get two of them.
You get a pair of two bracelets for $10. I already have the ribbon on it, and I promise to wrap them cute. So Randy wants a black bracelet.
Yes, and Nettie would like one set of the 80s bracelets, I believe.
Thank you, Nettie. Thank you. And thank you, Randy.
And how much are they, Christy?
$10.
$10 for two. So that's just $5 a bracelet, guys.
Yeah, and I just think, if you can't spend more than $10 for your white elephant gift exchange, I mean, it's perfect. And this one, I just wanted to kind of show you, like, oh, sorry, this camera. They have, like, some of them are blingy. I'll make sure, Nettie, you get a pink one with lots of pink, the one I showed you. And they have, like, some blingy stuff. It's just fun. They're fun. And I went back and got back. And, the black ones have red in them, too. I didn't put that on there, but they have red, too.
Angela wants a black set.
A black set? Okay. Thank you, Angela.
All righty. And Angela, I have you down for the add-on. And again, that's usually if you purchase something, we're offering add-ons. But because Angela's helping tonight moderate, we're kind of breaking the rules a little bit for her and letting her get an add-on with the mystery brooches. So there you are. Okay, let's see. Back to Nate. I'm running so many things at one time, so thank you all for your patience. Ooh, Nate, this one's a stunner. It's a big guy. And then
Angela, did you want a pastel too? Because I saw she put a P. Or no, she just put P. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Angela's going to start off at $25.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
That's a lot of brooch, this.
It is. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
now,
wow.
You guys, this measures. I'm so sorry. I have two things going on here. This measures 4.5 inches. Can you believe it? 4.5 inches. It is absolutely fantastic.
That's gorgeous. I love the colors.
Nate, what drew you to this brooch? Apart from its being enormous, I just thought the colors were really pretty. I actually at the time thought it would make a really nice Christmas decoration that you could sort of string it and put it up on a Christmas tree if you wanted to, or put it in a shadow box or something. It was just a lot of bang, a lot of bang. There's so many colors, but it all seems to go together so beautifully.
Katie, put it up against your lapel, please, or just close to you.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. And it does have a working safety clasp. Now, this brooch is gold toned. It is not marked, but it is stunning. I take that back. It does have OPC on the back, so it is marked. It does not glow, but my gosh, you guys, this is just fantastic.
Can you imagine like putting that on your coat? Because you got dreary winter, right? And then you see somebody walking around in like a coat, like a solid color coat, and it's just bam, right there.
I mean, look at it. It is stunning. And I do see, let's see, Pam Avery is at $40.
Oh, Pam, hi, Pam.
Vinny was asking if it glows. No, it does not glow. You would expect it to glow, but it doesn't. But it is still amazing. Absolutely. Yeah. The pastels in this, Sarah Lee, are fabulous.
And you're right, Christy, it would really brighten up a dark winter coat.
It would. I mean, this is an all year around type of brooch, but it is a stunner. And just look on my shirt, like what a statement this really is. You could throw your back at. Dang, he's a biggin. Yes, and I keep dropping things. My pen, my ruler, that's what all this clanging around is. I'm not dropping any brooches, which is good. But as you all know, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have a tendency to drop things. That's just me. I'm a little bit of a klutz. So if you guys are at home and you're wanting to play any games tonight, here's a game for you. Every time I drop something, you can have a drink of whatever you're drinking. But beautiful. Okay, so I see the $40 offer, and we're going to start the countdown. Yes, that brooch could wear its own brooch. Let's see. It can wear its own brooch. So we got to make it happen here. Yes, there. It's wearing its own brooch now.
Gary.
Hey, this brooch has its own zip code. There you go. All right. We are going to start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Oh, and then
Cheryl's drawn a line with brooches bigger than her breasts. Good on you, Cheryl.
And let's see. I think Pam, you no, Lisa Day, 48.
Lisa,
The one that gets it. What's Cheryl say? Because I missed it. Cheryl, you shake it fine and add a little bit of glitz and glam to your ensemble there. Make them really stand out and sparkle.
That I think went to Lisa. Congratulations, thank you, Lisa. I hope you love that one. It is a lot of brooch. I'm sure people will stop you in the street when you wear that.
Oh yes, you're gonna definitely have people. All right, Lisa Day for $48. Congratulations. And let's see what I've got here. Ooh, I'm excited about this next item. I think it is a real statement piece. Just kind of really different than what you normally find. And I was with Cindy when I picked this out. We were on the world's longest yard sale. And this is a daguerreotype, a Victorian daguerreotype. And I am more than thrilled to bring one of these because you don't often find them with the backs still attached. It is in its leather casing. And this is just fantastic. It's an old photograph when you open it up, and I'm going to be really, really careful because this has some age to it. It is coming apart. But
stay well.
It is of a child. It is absolutely amazing. And then you've got this crushed velvet inside here. This is going to start off, this daguerreotype, it is $20, which if you know is a very good bargain because this one's pretty much intact. You've got the little child there with all the gold gilding on the frame. These are miniature pictures. I believe, Nate, are they on copper? Did I get that right?
I actually do not know the process of the daguerreotype, but I've got a feeling that they dropped out of fashion at around 1850. So that actually could be earlier than Victorian.
You're very right. It could be 10. Yes, thank you, 10. I don't know where I was thinking copper, but I'd done a bunch of research on these, and I used to know the guy that the guy's last name is Daguerreau, the one That's why they're called daguerreotypes. He invented this method, but I cannot for the life of me remember the dates. But I am very, very excited about this. So yeah, Id 10. Thank you. Just absolutely fantastic. Oh, isn't
It's
that
very, very
amazing?
clear image. I know they're susceptible to decay through
Yeah.
time, and that image is just crystal clear.
Yes, you often see them, like Nate said, with a ton of wear and issues. And I've seen several of these selling for 50 or more intact. And I just wanted to bring you guys a killer piece at a great deal. I'm not going to open it anymore because I don't want it to come apart. It is, it's got age to it, and it's definitely old. And I think that's very cool. But here's the little detail again on the binding. It's got a working clasp. You don't often find them either with clasps, which I really like. I see 4 Sandy's lilacs at $28. You have one of them, Benny. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yes, on a Victorian style Christmas tree would be amazing. Welcome, Rick. You are new to me, so I'm so glad you're here.
That is Calypso Cat's husband.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Rick. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad to finally meet you and know that you are the husband of one of our favorite people there in the chat. So
He's from the
absolutely
Houston area, Katie.
fantastic. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, I see Rick at $30. Yeah, this is such a cool piece, and when I found it, I was just excited. It was in what we call the Victorian barn. So if you saw that barn with all the cool rusty, crusty stuff, this is where that came from. And this guy had a case, like rows of these cases, and you open them up. Absolutely incredible miniatures, like just all kinds of little advertising things. And hidden among the advertising was this beautiful daguerreotype. So I see Rick at 30. So we're going to start the countdown on this. We're going to say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And it is just gorgeous. That leather case. Oof. Absolutely stunning. Amazing to me that this has survived all these years for sure. Yeah, almost 200 years old. You're right, Snowberry. Incredible piece. All righty. And I'm waiting for Angela Sold. And I think 4 Sandy's lilacs, you get this for $32. Congratulations.
Yep. Great buy, Sandy. That's a lovely piece.
It really, really is. All right. So I'm going to write you down here, Sandy. All righty, and we are going to switch it back to Christy.
Hi, I'm here. Okay. This is another assemblage I made. Huh?
Sandy wants to have an add-on as well, please.
All righty, Sandy, you got it. I'll write you down.
Sorry, Christy.
That's okay. So here's an assemblage I made. I got this bottle in Round Top, and this is one of those old Watkins bottles. But what I love about this bottle is that, when they've been out in the sun and they get like that really pearly look to them, that's what this has. It has that really pretty iridescence. Now, what I've done is I've put a little vintage Christmas ornament right there, and it's got this gauzy gold ribbon. And I've also topped it with a little gold bottle brush tree. And I've made like a little like a little junk journal type of assemblage thing of little different things. We got old Santa and like the little clock and this little tag. But wait, there's more. There's this little guy hanging on here. He's a vintage ornament. To me, he looks like a little angel riding a sleigh. But check this out.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you want him to be a little less blinky, or you can have it like this. And the tree lights up and the bottle lights up. And oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you what this is starting at. It's starting at $20. $20 for this assemblage. And I just think it's super cute. And I wanted to hide the battery pack. That's how come I've got like the little ornament guy on here. But I just think it's cute because it's fun that it lights up.
Yeah, I like the lights. They really add something to that bottle that's sort of frosted.
Right. And so, and I did put
again.
snow. There's some snow in there. I mean, not real snow, but you know, snow in the bottom. But I mean, I just thought it would be super cute. And I love the fact that, you know, these lights, I just love these lights. And like the little tree has lights. So it looks pretty on or off. But
that is just beautiful. And I love when bottles get in the dirt, and because the dirt has minerals in it, it sort of changes the color of the bottle and adds more of an iridescence or sort of a purpley hue if it's sitting in the sun. I think that's just fun.
Yeah, it's yay big. But I just think this would be fun, like in your entryway. People come in and then like there it is. Or like very like for your Instagram pics. I just think this would be fun.
It adds nice height too. So if you're going to do one of those tree topper displays, that would look really nice.
Oh, this would look with the tree toppers. And like I said, it's just, it would make a nice vignette. But anyway, if there's no interest in this, we'll go on to Nate.
All righty. This is one of Nate's favorite pieces, I think, of the evening. And Christy, I'm sorry, get ready to close your eyes. Christy is
alert.
So Christy's afraid of lizards, but you guys don't have to be afraid of this fabulous guy. He's starting off, Angela, at $25. I'm going to let Nate tell you a little bit about this.
This is the second of these lizards that I bought. I bought a silver-toned one and this gold-toned one. And I just thought that the modeling was particularly superior on these. I've never actually seen a brooch that's modeled quite so beautifully as this. It has a tiny little clear rhinestones along the top crest and these beautiful green rhinestones. I think it just looks spectacular. I have a collection of lizard brooches. Those are the brooches that I've decided to actually keep, and I still retain one of these brooches because I think it's just so amazing. Again, these were quite expensive, these ones. I had to pay up for these, but I thought it was just such a magnificent brooch.
Yes, let's see if any. These might have a tiny bit of a glow with the frost. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. They've got a tiny bit of a glow, but they are beautiful. And as Nate mentioned, the top, there's 3 little rhinestones there that are in clear. And then you have this beautiful baguette.
Yeah.
There that's an emerald green, and then these kind of frosted light, kind of almost moonstone kind of designed green. They're just pretty. Yeah, I love this piece. And it's got a C clasp here on the back. If I can get that where you can see that. Sometimes this camera doesn't focus, but it is gorgeous. Now this does measure. It's a really nice size. It is 2.5 inches in size. And look at this on my hat. I mean, how cool is that? Absolutely amazing. Yeah, yes, it does sort of remind you of the Geico gecko. I love those commercials. Nate, I don't know if you've ever seen one, since they probably don't have them in New Zealand.
No, I saw Delbert's comment and I thought, has someone hacked Delbert's account and we're getting spammed for something called Geico? No, I don't know what a gecko is. I know what a gecko is, but I think this is an iguana.
Yeah, so we have Geico Insurance, which is a major insurance company here, and they've run commercials for years with the little Geico gecko, and he of course rides in a car in some of them, a little like red car. That was my favorite one they did, and he's walking around and he says switching to Geico can save you 25%. But he does it in a really interesting voice, sort of like a British type accent. He's very cute. Val M is at $25. Val, you're gonna love this gold.
Val, this is a beautiful brooch. This is a stunning brooch. The modeling on this is second to none.
Oh, Vinny has Geico car insurance. I had Progressive for a while, and now I've got something else, but I've never had Geico. Very fun. Yeah, this is a statement, and I'm telling you, folks. I mean, look how cool it is. You could even wear him up a little bit if you wanted to make him look like he was climbing on your shoulder,
Ew.
under your lapel. I love
Oh,
coaches that kind of climb down your shoulder. I think it's fun.
Deborah is in Puerto Rico, and she says that it is an iguana. I was sure it was an iguana too, Deborah. And I didn't know that they could actually grow that long.
10 feet long. Holy cow. That's amazing, Deborah.
That's terrifying.
Just absolutely wild. That is just crazy. Yes, that's the ad. Thanks, Benny. Geico can save you 15% more on your car insurance. And you thought it was Nate that voiced the gecko.
No.
But it does sound like Nate. Maybe the guy that voices it is from New Zealand. I'll have to look into that. All right, so we're going to start the countdown on this. I see the current high offer with Val M at $25. So we're going to count this down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. They are, and Sandra, is it Sandra or Sandra? Let me know. I want to make sure that I'm getting your name correct. But I did get a call from my friend Frank, who said that they constantly fall out of the trees in South Florida where he is, and the other day he got hit on the head by one. So Frank is very used to the iguanas that fall down in his neighborhood. He was laughing about it. I would have been a little bit more probably freaked out. Although they don't really bother me. Lizards don't bother me. Spiders.
That's my nightmare.
I have a real fear of spiders.
Congratulations, Val. I'm sure you're going to love that brooch. It's a beauty.
Okay, gotcha.
It's lovely.
Yes, Val, I have you for $25. So congratulations on that. Let me just write you down. Okay. Excellent. All right. Now, the next item I have up for you, I'm pretty excited about. I'm excited about all the things that I bring, but this is something that I bought and I've had for a while because I wasn't sure how I was going to ship it. But I thought today we're doing a Rusty Crusty sale. Let's try it and see. Now, it's not particularly heavy, but it does have some weight to it. And this is sort of a larger piece, but man, it is really cool. This is going to start off at $25. I have never seen another one. And honestly, guys, I'm kind of surprised I'm selling this. But this is for Bremy. Bremy is a car company or a car parts company. So they make car parts, and this is their advertising display. So this would have been sitting like on a counter in some sort of an auto parts or hardware store. And then they would have put different parts in here. Now, I'm not exactly sure what kind of parts would have been in here. I don't know if they sold spark plugs or other car related items. I couldn't find, honestly, a whole lot of information about them. But this is sort of a light kind of 50s blue. I don't know how old this display is. I'm assuming it's not super old, but it does have the display topper here, which is amazing. But of course, you could, if you wanted to, because these things just sort of clip on, you could take this piece off if you didn't care for this medallion, but it does fold. And I think, too, if you wanted to create your own display, you could flip this around and then you could put whatever you wanted on this. But what's really cool about this is it sort of has that 1950s cool little profile on the side. And it's got shelves so you can display all your different collections and fun things. So, I mean, just amazing places to put all kinds of cool vintage. So you've got two shelves here, and then you have sort of like a dispenser display. So I will tell you what I was thinking of using it for was typewriter tins. because if you have a whole collection of little tins, they fit perfectly down in here. And you can also put, if you have a collection of bottles, look how amazing this is on this shelf right here. So it is a very cool piece. You could use it as a spice rack. It is so cool. Yeah, I know. I can't. So the shipping probably won't be too terrible because it weighs probably just at right about a pound. And of course, it's going to be a little larger. So if you do live in California, it's going to cost a little bit more to ship. But it's just beautiful and really cool. I'll give you some measurements on it if you are interested. And I do realize that this is larger, but I wanted to give some of my rusty crusty peeps a chance at this piece. So it is 17 inches across this way, and height wise 13 and a half inches tall. Now the shelves, in case you guys are measuring for your own collections, the shelves are 2 3/4 inches tall. So that does kind of help you realize what you could put down in these shelves. But I just think it's a cool piece, and that blue color is amazing. And I would love for someone to give this a good home. I always could figure out something to display in it, but possibilities, if you get creative, are absolutely endless with this. So just something that I thought I'd pass along and share. It is a little ambitious to ship, but it's metal, so it's not going to break, which is wonderful. And you could definitely hang that up. All you would need is just some basic brackets that have the curved piece, and you could just bracket this right to the wall. So you can hang it just up like this right to the wall if you wanted to do that. But it does have 4 little feet here, so it sits nicely on the floor, and it doesn't tip. Yeah, I could do local pickup too, but it's really not terribly heavy. It's a lighter weight kind of aluminum display, so I don't think it would be too awful to ship. But if I don't see any interest, we can move on. Okay, Sandra, you're getting.
Sandra, I give in. I give in.
I'm glad, Sandra, because you're gonna love that. Oh, that's so you. I can't wait to see what you do with it. It's amazing. It is amazing. I'll tell you, you're getting a killer deal on it. It is just great. Yeah, vintage ribbon too.
That would look right. Yeah.
That would be awesome in that. Okay, so let's see. Neat went. I went. So now it's Christy's turn. So back to Christy.
Here I am. Okay, so back to the bracelets. I made purple bracelets.
Silver plated copper. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. I did read something about copper. I know I'm not crazy. Thank you, Cheryl.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's interesting.
I made purple bracelets, and you don't really see purple that often. Not like in jewelry every once in a while. At least I don't. And I just thought these are really pretty colors. So yeah, so purple. They would match what Katie has on right now.
Yes, I would rock these today with my outfit.
And you could wear these, Katie. So yeah, they are purple. They are $10 a piece. And if you want one, put in the letter, I don't know, L, the letter L, if you want any of these. And like I said, they make great stocking stuffers, white elephant gifts, and coworker gifts. If you have a coworker that likes purple, I think this would be great. And they're just fun colors. And I just like the different variety. And you get two braid. Each one has 2. And like I said, I will wrap it really cute for you.
Randy Heilman would like one of those by the looks.
Okay, thanks, Randy. Thank you.
Those are fabulous for gifts. Absolutely fabulous. And a little girl would love those as well.
Yeah.
Match your leader outfit or her little school uniform, I think. You know, or a guy too can rock purple bracelets. I mean, come on. Those are just fabulous for anybody.
Thank you. I had fun making them.
All right. Okay, let's see what's up next for Nate here.
Thanks, Randy.
Nate, I'm sorry we're encroaching on your outing time here.
I've got another 24 minutes, but after that, I will have to love you and leave you. Unfortunately, it's a family function that I cannot get out of, however hard I try.
That's okay, Nate. We will just continue to sell on here.
Thank
The next piece is a beautiful necklace. We found the pendant, Nate did, and then we got the chain and added them together, and just thought they would be lovely. Great, and this is
That's so
a
cute.
parrot necklace, and it's going to start off at $20.
Oh my God, I love it. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep it quiet.
Nate, what drew you to this?
I always love these sort of citron topaz colored rhinestones on things. I think it's just such a pretty color. I loved it, and I actually thought it was a brooch when I bought it. I thought it was a brooch pendant when I bought it, to be honest. And when I found out it wasn't, I had the chain, and when we put them together, I thought, oh, that actually looks nice. That looks really nice.
Yes, and it's a little bit of a smaller side chain, so it fits up just a little closer. String there is always backwards to your neck, which I like. So it would hang really nicely when you're wearing it. And I see Christy at 20. Yeah, Christy, I knew you would like this. So there it is. That's what it would look like on.
Lisa, you're the family I would prefer to spend time with, to be quite honest.
Yes, your chosen family is here, Nate. Okay, except for Braun. Braun is fantastic.
Yeah,
Braun's wonderful.
Braun's wonderful.
And this has, so all of you guys know, it has the rope chain here. This, I think this is just a standard gold look-alike. I don't think it's real gold, but it's probably plated in some way so it won't tarnish because it's really nice quality. And then you've got this, and the parrot itself is a really good size, measures 3.5 inches in size. And whoop, I'm telling you, it's a drop day for me. I drop everything.
TFA, we call such a family events family dysfunctions.
Dysfunctions, yes.
The only benefit is tonight I won't be cooking. The flip side on that, it's my ex-sister-in-law's cooking. So swings and roundabouts.
And it is let me measure this here, 14-inch chain, I believe. I think so. So it is beautiful. Yeah, take a drink, whatever you got, because I just dropped something. But this is fabulous. Absolutely gorgeous colors in this. So I see Tippy at 20. So we're going to start the countdown on this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. Well, we got to keep it fair. But I think Christy's going to get this. It is so fantastic. What time is it there, Nate, for you?
It is 20 to 6 in the evening on Sunday.
These look like shells, but they're not. They're a painted enamel.
Congratulations, Christy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Painted
I'm
metal,
so excited. I love the colors. The colors are my jam.
They're perfect. All right. So, Christy, I'm going to write you down for that. Yay.
Yay.
20. Okay. Is it mine back to me? Yes, back to me. All right. And, ooh, okay. I thought this was just fun, and it's a little rusty crusty, but I think it goes along with the rusty crusty theme. It's not rusty crusty itself, But when I saw this, I had never seen another one before. And this is made by the Collector Book Series. So if you collect vintage, you know a lot about that book series. They put out some wonderful educational books for all of our different topics that we like to collect and research here in the community. And what this is an antique and collectible inventory book. And I thought this was so cool. So what it is a little book with some cool graphics on the front, and it just sort of helps you categorize and journal and inventory your collections. And it's got a spot for your name in here. This came out, I believe, in 1980 something, and it's a record book. Yes, it was copyrighted. No, I'm sorry, 1973. But it's got a slots in here for a place to put all of your different antiques and collectibles. So you've got a photo, a place for photos, a place for an item, the estimated date of origin, identifying marks, where acquired, date of acquisition, appraisal value, cost, and then any history and other comments. So there's quite a lot of space to write about certain items. And Angela, this is going to start off in the chat at just $12. And what I thought was great about this is not only for your own collections, but if you want to pass something down to family, we all talk about how, there's not a lot of time sometimes with our loved ones, and we don't often think about taking time to sit down and record some of the special family things and treasures that you have. So I thought this would be great if you had a family heirloom type piece, or you had a special piece in your collection that you wanted to pass down to your kids or your grandkids. This would be a great book to kind of categorize all that stuff and say, hey, this is really special, and here's why, and here's where I got it, and or this belonged to my grandmother and she got it from her great grandmother, who was a baker, and this is extra special. You just have a way to kind of sit down and get off the technology and actually write something in a physical book, which I think is cool and a great way to pass down your history and your collections to your family, or just to categorize and organize your collections or remember where you got certain things. So this book is filled with all of this information. It is, I don't know how many pages there are, but there are quite a few pages. So, I mean, easily I think you could get over 100 items in this. And originally, when it was sold, I think it was sold for around $22. So this is just a fantastic book, and I thought it was so fun. Sandra's got the lead right now at 12. Yeah, it's just a great book, and again, something great to pass down to your grandkids or your kids, just to share a little bit about the things that you love in your collections. Sandra's at 12, so we'll start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bit end. I think Sandra's going to get that. But I thought it was just something neat. I'd never seen one before. Again, I like writing stuff down. I have a journal that I write. I haven't done it in a while, and I probably have acquired more things, so I need to go through it and write it down myself. But I like to get a history of all the pieces that belong to family and special things I've collected too. I'd like to have that history. So yay! Oh, Lisa was feeling weak too. Okay, Sandra, you got it for 12. Thanks, darling. And here is Christy.
Here I am. And I made this. The rest of my stuff is assemblages. Okay, no more jewelry. But I got this vintage electrical candle in round top, and I got several of them, and I'm going to make different assemblages. Now I plugged it in because I wanted you to see that it did work, and I'm going to unplug it so I can pull it closer to, you can see the rest of it. I used a vintage elf. He's got white, and he's on this little ball, like this little ornament ball. He has got a little sled, a vintage sled that I have put on there, and I've decorated it. And again, all the way around the back is decorated. Let me just hold him like this. And he is the pedestal is a vintage tart tin. And he looks cute underneath. I put some scrapbook paper underneath, and he is, oh my gosh, I forgot to put what he's starting out at $35. $35. He is
cute.
So we've got all vintage here, and I love the fact that I found those little, well, you know that I was able to get those from Trisha years ago because they have served me well. I love the different colors that they came in. And like I said, I got this wooden ornament. It's a vintage one. And I thought that would look really cute. Just put in there. I just think it's fun. And the candle, it works. And I think it was super cute to have it, you know, like to have it lit up and just, you know, again, with the vignette, I think it's pretty. But then I made it. So, I mean, I'm going to think it's pretty, but I mean, you might not think it's pretty, but I think it was super fun to make.
Cheryl's saying you're very good at this.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, you're so sweet to say that. You're so sweet to say that. I appreciate it. But yeah, so anyways, if there's no interest in this, we'll go back to our Nate before he has to go.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. Sometimes I think that people should be licensed to use a hot glue gun, but
I am not licensed to use a hot glue gun. I am crafty in other ways, but not crafty with a hot glue gun. Okay, so the next item up for Nate, I think, is a great piece. I told Nate he's not familiar with the brand Chico's, so I told Nate all about Chico's. If you love clothing and you love sort of shopping some more modern jewelry, you often find the quality of Chico's to be extremely good. And this is a Chico's necklace. And I told him new. I mean, these Chico's necklaces do sell, you know, at a pretty good cost when they're new. But Chico's has nice stuff and kind of classic jewelry, fun statement pieces. And this Chico's necklace is going to start off at $20. I thought that this would make a lovely gift for someone or for yourself. And I told Nate the nice thing about this is it's long, so you can just slip it on for Christmas because it's kind of a silver tone, and it would just be a perfect thing to add to your little ensemble as you go out the door this winter. And Nate, what drew you to this piece?
I thought it was really elegant. I just thought it was really, really elegant. And I tended to buy brooches rather than necklaces. But when I saw this, I thought, you know, it looks smart. It looks really, really smart. I actually thought this is a bikini necklace when I bought it.
What?
If you have a bikini body, like
yeah.
you two.
Oh.
And this is pretty because it has, the way they've done this, it has these faux crystal gemstones in it, sort of in a smoky clear gray. And then they've added this knit around it, and they're segmented here. And then as you go along the chain, you don't just have a silver plain chain. You have all of these beautiful little pieces here that go up in different increments along. So you've really got some style and detail to this. I measured this, and now I don't remember. I think it's about 20 inches. And it is marked Chico's. Here's the little Chico's mark right there.
Definitely a necklace for a little black dress.
Yes, perfect for a little black dress. I mean, I'll put it on again. It doesn't quite go with the shirt, but it is wonderful. And it just hangs so beautifully and nicely here. And I think the colors are just stunning. So this is what it would look like on. Very beautiful, very easy to wear. It's not too heavy, and it just adds that little bit of style and statement to all of your pieces. So it's a great thing, and also it would be a wonderful gift for anybody you know in your life that wears jewelry and likes Chico's things. They're just really wonderful. Let's see. Yeah, Chico's is pricey, brand new. Delbert is having fun with hot glue, I think. And I'm missing the comments here, but I see something about pew pew with a hot glue gun. All right, I don't see any takers for that, so we'll come back to it at a later time. And my next item is a really neat piece. Now, if you've been following me a while, this was hanging in my kitchen. And when I moved, I didn't have a spot for it because there's no outlet in my kitchen for this to plug into. And I thought, oh my goodness, somebody out there who loves vintage clocks is going to love this. So I'm so excited. I saw Vinny earlier was saying how much he likes it. This is a really cool red 1950s clock. Now, this does work, and it is starting off in the chat. Let me find it here. I've got the wrong sheet. Goodness gracious, Katie, get it with it. Let's see. This is starting off at $20. This is a General Electric clock. Now, this does work when you plug it in, but what doesn't work is it's hard to set the time because this knob down here, when I bought it, was not on it. So it does not have the knob, and it makes it a little hard to change the clock. So I think it needs a new knob and then some greasing inside so that this will work. But the clock itself does work. When you plug it in, the minute hand does go around, and it is a fabulous piece. It's got that really cool like pinstriping in the design. It's definitely got some wear. It's got the good chrome detailing, though. Not a ton of wear to the chrome. It is marked General Electric on the bottom, made in USA. And of course, all the glass is intact. You can hang it right up. It's got one of those keyhole hooks on the back. And its cord is in really nice condition. So it's got its cord. It's got the original plug on it. It is just really fantastic. And it's a great little rusty, crusty piece. I love clocks. I love the sound of clocks. They're so relaxing. And this is just something that I think is a cool, old school piece that's wonderful. And this is a true original. It is not a reproduction. You do find a lot of reproductions of these old clocks, and it is just wonderful. So this is red with the tan interior. And I think, I'm not 100% sure, I could be wrong, so somebody could correct me on this, but I think the little window on the inside is sort of a way to help you realize when the clock has been pulled out from the power, or the power has gone off. That way you're reminded to reset your clock, because I have a moonbeam clock that has the same thing. The little window changes colors when the clock has been disrupted, so that you know that, hey, the time needs to be changed and isn't accurate. So yes, yeah, nothing will compare to the originals, because this has some serious metal weight to it. It's gorgeous. So I just love this. Thought it was a great color. Again, great in a little display. It does work. It just needs a little help working with some of the mechanisms there on the bottom that are missing. But I'm sure you could take this into a clock repair person or someone that does watches, and they would be able to get this up and running in no time. So you're going to get this. It's got a very nice long cord. So if you do want to plug this in your space, you've got room to do it. So it's not going to be super short. But I think this is cool. Yeah, I know, Lisa. It's hard to find a spot for these old plugins. Now, if you wanted the look of this, but you didn't want the cord, and you didn't care whether or not it worked, you could cut the cord off or put the cord like recessed into the wall and just have it hanging up. Or you can set it up in a display and not have it hanging. And then because the cord can kind of tuck behind it, you could display it that way as well. But if there's no takers on this, we'll just move on to the next item. I'll send it back to Christy.
Hi, here I am.
Okay, sorry, I am going to have to run. I'm going to have to love you and leave you. Sorry, I have to leave.
That's okay, Nate. We'll continue on with the sale. Have the best time you possibly can have with your family.
I will do my absolute utmost. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you a bit later on, Katie. Thanks for joining us, Christy. It's lovely to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you all. Bye, Nate.
Bye, everyone.
All right.
Okay. So my next assemblage is going to be $18. And this I made from a vintage tart tin. It's got vintage lace around the edges, and it's got this cute little, I believe she's a mid-century angel, but look at how cute she is. And the ribbon is mid-century gift wrap ribbon. So it's really cute, and it jingles, and the tree has ornaments. The bottle brush tree has ornaments that jingle also. She's got a little gift, and right around here I have put, she's sitting atop music, a note. It's like an accordion music note round thing, and
that is fantastic.
And she's about this tall. Sorry, I didn't measure. I'd say, if I have to say, she's about maybe 6 inches tall. And but I wanted you to see her sweet little face. Isn't she cute? I just thought she was cute. But so yeah, $18 for this one. And I think she would look really cute. Again, like in a vignette. I just think that would be really sweet.
And Nettie is at 18.
Thank you, Nettie. I appreciate it. And yeah. Okay, and I think we could just go ahead and say Nettie's got it.
Okay, we'll start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Thank you, Nettie. Thank you for your compliments, y'all. Y'all are sweet. Thank you, Sandra.
I hear water running too, and I was just thinking about
it's Katie's having flashbacks.
Yeah.
No, the water is the cat fountain. I have like a little cat fountain right next to me, and so it's
okay. Good. Good. Well, we're glad to know that it is not the toilet running and causing havoc all over the room, because I was starting. Oh my gosh, is my toilet running? I better go in there and check it.
We just never heard it. We never heard it, y'all. I swear.
Yeah, we never heard the other toilet, but that's okay. It's happened now, and you know, it's an experience that you can tell your family and friends about for the rest of eternity. I mean, I literally have never had something like that happen to me. I've had some crazy stories, but never a toilet exploding during a live.
But it was so much water.
It's just, yeah, I don't know where all the water came from. Obviously, there's running water like supply to a toilet, but I didn't see it like full and overflowing. I mean, like, where in the world? I don't know. It was very bizarre.
It was very bizarre.
Yeah, especially since we didn't clog the toilet. It just did it by itself. It was a magical exploding toilet. Okay. Well, this next item, I think, is another stunner. This is a Nate piece. And he picked this out, and it is gorgeous. It is a silver tone brooch and pendant. So that's the nice thing about this. And this is going to start, Angela, at $18. It's got the place here where you can put a chain, and it has these amazing navy blue stones, and then all of these little pave, not obviously real diamonds, but pave-like. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Pave-like clear rhinestones, which are amazing. It has a dangle element to it, so it really is statement. Again, perfect for winter time. My hand's blocking this. That's kind of what it would look like on.
Ooh.
As a necklace. It is just amazing. And if we measure this, it is from the top of the brooch to the bottom. It is 2 3/4 inches. Just absolutely incredible. So much sparkle. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it was. It was a ghost toilet. I love this piece. And I measured it. Let me see. I wanted to show you. Oh, yes, the back. Okay, so the back has a C-clasp. So it's not a safety class. So this is a little bit newer, but it is gorgeous. And we'll model it here on the hat. Again, it's got that dangle element, which I really like. So it's quite sparkly and quite stunning, but it doesn't dangle obnoxiously though when you have it on. See, I'm kind of even moving, and it just adds a little element, but it doesn't flop about. So it's a very, very nice brooch. Absolutely incredible.
Wait a minute. Show me how it moves again.
It moves.
No, put it up against you. Show me.
Yeah. That's my best wiggle. I don't really wiggle. I don't dance. I'm not,
What is
I dance, with
you gotta shake it to make it shine.
make it shine. But I can't dance. I just have no like rhythm or movement ability. Okay. Well, if I don't see any takers on that, we will come back to it. Let's see here. What's up next for me? Oh, this is kind of fun. Okay. I got this a while ago. And if you've been following me for like a super long time, you will know about the Dolly and Danny Does It. Now, these are kind of neat. Dolly is a scrubber. These are kitchen scrubbers. They're made by the Springfield Wire and Tinsel Company. And eventually, we're going to work on that wiggle. Yeah, thank you. Exactly, Vinny. Exactly. I don't, I don't dance. I'm just not coordinated. I have no ability to, but I'm glad that made you all smile. So the Dolly and Danny Does It. You got both of them here. Now the Dolly, I know that they did stop making her during the war because, of course, all the medal efforts went to the war. And I actually have a really neat Dolly piece that talks about their war efforts and how don't forget your old friend Dolly. She'll be back after the war. So this obviously was made a little bit after that in the 50s. And then you have Danny. Now, they do make Danny reproductions, and there's quite a few people in the chat who said they actually buy the reproductions on eBay because they are so good as a kitchen scrubber. But I have an original Danny, and I know that because the box is a different box than the box you find on eBay. So he is not a reproduction. So here's Dolly and Danny. And these do scour and clean, but they do different things. So this one's for hospital, kitchens, school cafeterias, restaurants, and bakeries, the Danny. And the Dolly is for china, glassware, aluminum, stoves, refrigerators, linoleum. It is safe and sanitary, will not end your hands. So this is going to start, you're going to get both of these. And I'm sorry, they're going to start at $20. So that's just $10 each, which is about the going rate for these. Now, Dolly does have a little bit of wear. She has been around the block a bit. She's got a little bit of wear to her packaging and a little wear up here. But I mean, again, this is a cardboard box that has survived since the 50s. So it's pretty amazing. And then you've got Danny too. So you got the pair, Dolly and Danny. I think they are so kitschy, so adorable and fun. Great for displays. Dolly would be awesome in a Christmas display. I mean, the possibilities with her are endless. And then Danny's just got that cool hair. I mean, he's definitely like...
He's got a little pompadour.
Yeah, he does. Definitely looks like straight out of Grease, So he is fun. Dolly Does It and Danny Does It. What is their baby's name? Dolly, Danny, and...
Dinky.
Dinky Does It. Okay, Dolly, Danny, and Dinky. You heard it here first on the Vintage and Fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that's Donnie. I like Donnie. Danny, Dolly, and Donnie Does It. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Yes. Yes, I know. I had the how you doing? Don't worry about it. Yeah. I need to spend more time with Dee. Actually, if I just moved to New York and like integrated into the culture there, I think I'd get it. Think about Dolly and Danny Does It. so bad. Oh my gosh. And then they have a baby. Yeah, yep. He does look like Danny Zuko, doesn't he? Oh my gosh. Okay, all of you guys are cracking me up in the chat. But yep, those are available if you would like them. If there's no takers, we'll move on. And I'm sorry, I have two papers here, one for me and one for Nate, and they keep falling off my lap. All right, so I'm going to send that back to Christy.
Okay, here's another little assemblage I made. And now this could be an assemblage or an ornament, whichever you prefer. Again, we've got like a little tart tin, and this is going to start at $10. And it's a little vintage Jack in the Box. And I love how, like, you can tell that this was a well-loved ornament. I mean, it hung on a tree for a really long time, and it's all wood. And look at his little face. Isn't it cute? I just think he's darling. And so I made him little, he's got little candy canes. And then the back of him, he's got a vintage ornament at the top. That's one of those vintage glass ornaments. And I just wanted him to be really colorful. He's got he's a little drummer boy. But I just thought he would be super cute. So $10. And I also put this cute little ribbon and this little, it's like tinsel and a little wreath. And like I said, he can be an ornament if you want to hang him from your tree. And like I said, he's sweet. I just loved his little face. And I put a little candy behind him, a little peppermint. Anyway, so $10 if you want him. And if there's no interest, and he's that big, like I said, he's a little ornament for $10. And okay.
Vinny said, snow can go to HE double hockey sticks. Oh my gosh. That flashback to the 5th grade cafeteria when a kid actually said that to a teacher, and the teacher was like, we're not having that. And he got detention. And he's like, I didn't say the word. I said HE double hockey sticks. Well, I'll never forget that as long as I live. I don't know why that memory is imprinted in my brain, but it is. And I can tell you exactly what we were having for lunch that day. We were having pizza, and the kid next to me was dipping his pizza in ketchup, which I had never seen and thought was the strangest thing. And then I tried it and said, you know what? That's actually not half bad. So all the weird memories you have from being a kid. Okay, so the next item up is for Nate. It is a 1950s bracelet with clear rhinestones. It is perfect and elegant and amazing for all of your sparkly holiday needs. This beautiful bracelet is going to start off at just $12 in the chat. It is fantastic. Ooh. I love the sparkle to it. It is 50s, and it does have the puddling on the back. Look how gorgeous that is. And of course, it's adjustable. So you've got different links here to adjust the bracelet. The nice thing about this bracelet is if you wore it at its tightest setting, let me get this on here. It's hard to do one-handed with the lobster clasp, but I think I got it. Yep. If you wear it on the tightest setting, it is not super tight either. And I have very dainty wrists. So you can see how that sort of drapes down on me, which I like when bracelets kind of fall down a little bit. I think it's just so pretty and elegant. And it's not so tight. It's not going to bug you. So you do have a lot of wiggle room as well. And this just shows you on me kind of what the size is there. It is gorgeous. Every little rhinestone is prong set, you guys. I mean, it is just, I love 50s jewelry because the quality and the work that goes into it is amazing.
It's really beautiful.
My cousin had a classmate who got detention for, oh no, yeah, black dress again, man, or with a red velvet coat. I just think would be amazing. So this is 7 inches. And it's just got a great size to it. So it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So if I don't see any takers, hey, Jacob. Oh my goodness, this is one of my best friends in the whole wide world. Jacob is tuning in. So Jacob, you get a special shout out. Tell Chastity and Tyler hi and the whole gang, pet baby kitty for me. I miss you guys so much. We have to get together soon. All right, here is Christy back. Oh wait, wait a minute.
Here I am.
Is it my turn? It is. It's my turn. I'm sorry, Christy.
Oh, okay. No, you go ahead.
I'm running the sale for Nate, but I'm also running the sale for myself. So I am so sorry.
No,
Okay, back to me and then back to Christy. All right, here we go. We did the Dolly and Danny Dozens last round. So let me get organized here. Oh, all right. This is fantastic. This is a piece I picked up on the world's longest yard sale, and I was almost tempted to keep it. And well, I didn't, because I just felt that it had to come to a sale. And you know how much I love my Starburst brooches. And this is a Sarah Coventry Starburst in gold with a beautiful amber stone, all prong set. Absolutely amazing. This is going to start off at just $18 in the back. It is amazing. It's got the Y back with the rivet. It is marked Sarah Coventry, if you can see that there on the back. And this back piece it moves a little bit, but I find that's the case with a lot of my rivet brooches, but it is not coming apart. It is not loose. That's just how some of them are. And it's got such great dimensionality and texture to it. This is just fantastic. I absolutely love it. And look how amazing that would be. Yeah. So this is starting off.
Colored stone?
Yeah, it's sort of a topaz-y color. Yes, but more of a Coca-Cola amber. Yeah, just amazing. I mean, look at it on a hat. It looks honestly like a firework. Yeah, or a sea urchin. Yep. So this is fantastic. Christy, how many items do you have left?
I have. Oh, hold on. I'm thinking. Hold on.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, if I don't see any takers for that, that is okay. We will come back.
I have 5 left, Katie.
Okay, so I have one thing left, and I'm going to send it back over to Christy to finish up her last couple of items. So you go ahead and just do all your items.
Okay.
And then I'll flip it back to me.
Okay. So I've got. Here we go. Let me pull this one. Okay. So this is an assemblage that I made. This is. Oh goodness, hold on. I've got to get it closer. This is a fall tree that I made. And yes, I glued every one of these little balls on there. And it lights up. I don't know if you can see that. And it's a fall tree. And look at on the top are these little acorns. And it's got like, if you look close, and I'm sorry, this is starting at $30. It has got vintage things on it. I've got vintage keys, and these are all things that I picked up at Round Top. So we got vintage keys. I have vintage buttons. I have got, this is a porcelain face clock, watch face that I put on there, that it's vintage, that I got from Round Top. It's got different buttons, mother of pearl buttons, and it also has this cute little tag that says thankful, sorry. But I really like the topper of the acorns. And let me pull it back so you can see. It's this big. It has, like I said, mother of pearl buttons. I've got different pieces of ephemera around it. This is a little tag that me and Katie, we got these. It's like an old watch tag, I believe it is. And it's just got different mother of pearl buttons. And I just thought that would look sweet. Oh, and I'm sorry. And it's on a copper vintage tart tin. So, and like I said, we have keys, we have acorns hanging off of it. Let me see. And so it's got movement, and like I said, just different little pieces of ephemera all over it. And it stands about this big. And how beautiful would that be as a centerpiece on your hall table? I just think, and if you look at it and it sparkles, it's got green and different colors of like fall, just, you know. And like I said, and I put different, and it's got like some ornaments in there, some really cute ornaments, but it's very coppery. And I just thought, kind of just has, it's all fall vibes. So, and it's styrofoam. I'm sorry, Cheryl. It is styrofoam. It's on a styrofoam cone. So it doesn't weigh a lot.
Yeah, it'll be very easy to ship, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's easy to ship. And like I said, I'd say about like maybe with the topper, about maybe 13 inches tall. But it's really, my favorite is that porcelain watch face.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And I use the whole thread to hang everything on it. But it's got like buttons and everything. But I like that. And I keep on messing with the battery. Sorry, the battery. I was trying to put it on there. So, but yeah, I just thought it would be fun. And I don't know. I just think I think it's fun. Yeah, the acorns. I like the acorn topper too. That's my favorite. And I wanted to light it up because why not? So it's all styrofoam, but like I said, there's quite a few mother of pearl buttons on there and like little pieces of vintage ephemera. What does this thing say? The L&L. What did those tags say, Katie, that we got?
Oh, yes. I have some of them too, actually.
L&L something supply. But
yeah, I'll read it here. I'm sitting right next to them.
Okay. Oh, and then look, I have glass buttons too. There's an
the All Motors Supply, replacement parts, automotive equipment,
and there's like little glass buttons on there too. I just put different little, and then like where the tag is, there's another little rhinestone button. So everything on there is vintage on this thing, and I just thought it just took a long time to do. But $30 and it's yours. So yeah.
Cheryl loves the acorn.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. You're so sweet. But if there's no more interest in this, I'll move to the next thing. Sorry about that. There we go. And let me go to the next thing. The next thing would be, oh, here, let me do the baby cup. So I found this baby cup at a place here, and it was kind of, somebody had taken the little cup off, the handle off of it. But I found in my stuff from Round Top a little wing, and I put it there. And this is a little snowman assemblage, and this one is, baby. Oh, it's $10, and starting at $10, and it's a little snowman, and he's with the little trees, and I put little stars on the top of the trees, and he's got little acorns, and this back here, this is vintage ribbon from the 1960s. I found it. I couldn't believe I found this ribbon, and it's so beautiful. It was on the spool, and there was lots of it. I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. So, and I just thought this cup was so cute because it says the cow jumped over the moon, and on the back it says Old Mother Hubbard. But I just thought it was really sweet for $10. And yeah, I love the color of the ribbon too, Vinny. I thought it was so cute. So yeah. So $10. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to straighten that out. Okay. But okay, so there's that for $10. And then, because we're going through the last stuff.
Lisa Day is picking that up for 10.
Okay, thanks, Lisa. Let me just write that down real quick. Lisa Day. Okay, Lisa. All right. The next thing is going to be, let's see how much this one was. The jar. Sorry, Katie.
No, you're fine.
This is $13. This is a assemblage I made with a little girl inside, and I like that the snow sticks to the side of the jar. It is on a vintage tart tin. Starts off at $13, and I put like a little candy cane ribbon. The top is decorated with a little gold circle. There's vintage lace around the edges, and I don't know if you can see inside. The little girl, I've added some things to her little dress. She's got some black trim with little white ball trim, and she's got a mother of pearl button in there. She's also got like a really little blingy little tree in there with her, and a little pine cone thing in there too, little pine cones. But I just thought she was really cute, and I made her a hat. I don't know if she's coming up. And I put it on top of this little tart tin. I just thought she would be sweet. So $13 for this lady, and she's this big. And like I said, we've got vintage trim around the edges too. Okay, $13 for that. And then last two things. Sorry, let me stand behind myself. Here. I made some ornaments. These ornaments are $8. If you get these, I will wrap them really super cute. It's a wooden sleigh. It's a vintage wooden sleigh ornament. And I have added a little deer, $8. And it's got a little holly around it and a cute little bow with a little candy in the center. And I think it would make a really sweet gift for like a relative or for a coworker. Sometimes you have those ornament, like, exchange things. I think this would be super cute for that. So $8 for the ornament for Rudolph. And then here's another $8 ornament. This is on a vintage sleigh also, a different sleigh. And this is Santa Claus. He's got little bells, and he's on this musical paper that's green. And I just thought that would be sweet, just hanging on your tree, and a little cute little bow. $8. So there you go.
All right. Those are all fantastic.
Thank you.
And remember, folks, to send Christy an email at tippywinksvintage@yahoo.com if you claim something. Again, if you purchased from me or Nate tonight, you can do an $8 add-on with a pack of mystery brooches. You'll get 2 in the lot. And the last item for the evening tonight is one of my favorite little lots I put together because I love ephemera and antique things. And we have a lot of vintage and antique sort of ephemera here. This is just so cool. The first thing up you're going to get is this old YMCA, Mercer YMCA book. This is dated 1907. And the book is kind of coming apart a little bit, as you can see here, but the graphics are wonderful, and every page is still there. Now, this belonged to, I think this is Denham. Leanne Denham, I think. But this book is so cool because it's got not only amazing advertisements with cool type font. In it, you're going to get all kinds of little notes and things. And this was a book that kept track of your schedule when you stayed at the YMCA. So, I'm sorry, 1901. I said 1907. 1901, 1902. And here is the laundry list inside the book. So look at this: white skirts, colored night under collars, cuffs, drawers, socks, towels, vests, ties, all these fun things. And she actually kept a list of the things that got washed in here in the laundry list. And then if you flip through the book, there's a little class schedule, which I just love if I can find it. And of course, there's all kinds of little handwritten things throughout this book and great advertisements. This one tells you how to make money. There's a fabulous advertisement on the back for the Empire Coal Company with the old phone number. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. This lot, Angela, is going to start off at $25. So you're getting all of these in the lot. So that's one thing. And I'm going to let you guys go through this because this is chock-a-block full of just amazing things. Now, this next thing you're going to get is a, let's see, 1907. That's where I got 1907 from. This book is 1907. Old cloth children's book called Jolly Stories. And what I absolutely love about it is there's a pug. There is little Louie in this book. And so here's the little story. It says, A Pussy's Lost Breakfast. Vinny, have a field day with that. At the door sits little May giving Pussy's milk away. For Pussy opens wide her eyes and thinks, oh, what a sad surprise. My morning milk, alas, to see gobbled up by those ducklings 3. Then here's little Lily's lamb. Poor lamb, says Lily, are you hungry? That begging thus to you may come. Well, let's see this. Well, yonder bin holds feed in plenty, and brother Dick will go get you some. And when you've had a hearty dinner and feel like having fun, we'll go out in the pleasant sunshine and in the meadow have a run. So I don't know why they're binding up Fido's wounds after that little fun story, but apparently they are. I have no idea what that has to do with. Then they have another one, Seeing the World, and there's a little duck and a dog. They're so cute. He was a dog, a little dog, a stumpy tail he had, said I'll go into the world to see what I can see. He traveled into farmland. It was a long, long way. And when he got there, bow, wow, wow, was all that he could say. Miss Dolly Duck quacked, who is this? The chicks all chuckled together. Oh, here's a funny sort of bird without a single feather. But when he ate up their dinner, you are a stranger, sir, said they. We really can't allow such bad behavior here. And then they chased him up and down and round that big farmyard. They frightened him, and worse than that, they pecked him very hard. Oh my gosh, this is terrible for a kid's book. At least he ran home sad and sore, too sore almost to stand. He won't behave, so I'll next time send him back to farmland. That's awful. Poor pug got like pecked to death by some ducks. Okay.
Katie, why do you read these books?
Well, here it is. Kind little May has an apple for Stella. So maybe this one will be better. This is the last one.
No, I'm worried.
Mr. Purr, though he's quite an aristocrat, is always polite, a poorer cat. And he greets friends in a humble and cordial way, which is much to his credit, I'm sure you will say. To bed by candlelight, give mother a kiss and a meow good night. When the tiny kitten's a sleepy head, it's certainly time to think of bed. So anyway, you get all these fun graphics and then the horrible pecking to death, which I don't know what that's all about. And then you get these guys, which are sledding. So the children are having a happy time when their dog is getting just completely pecked to death. I know, right? Yeah, I know. Helen. Yeah, so I've read this book and we're talking about that in the chat after dark. And now I'm also including in this lot a Jesus church book, Sunrise and Glory. Look, call your hymns to to get a little holier after our duck pecking experience. This is a 1930s Sunrise and Glory cool Art Deco graphics book, and I thought anyone that does displays or assemblages or just loves old ephemera would like this. This belonged to J.C. Clement. It was published 1935. It would have been 35 cents for $3.60 a copy, and you get all of this wonderful sheet music, great graphics. You're getting all of these for $25. So that just makes this 10, 10, and 5. So a really great little lot. You're getting all of this great character, great history. And yes, this book will not redeem me.
No.
Duck pecking and holy. That's a thing you never probably thought you'd hear me say. But I just thought this lot was fun. Great ephemera, great graphics, perfect rusty, crusty things. They got somewhere and they need some love, but they need a good home. And I just think for Christmas, the Jolly Stories is wonderful. This just goes all year around, but of course, the cover of it is just so cool. That's what attracted me to it. I don't normally pick up hymnals or Bibles or things like that. While I appreciate them, I don't know a ton about them. And I just thought, the graphics on this is amazing. And I thought that would be really fun. So, yes, great ending for the night. Hey, Jeannie, I'm so glad you're here. All right, so that's going to do it for this evening. Again, just a quick reminder, I am combining shipping with Nate, but if you do buy anything from me or Nate, excuse me, just send us an email. My email is down below, and I will work with Nate for all of his shipping since I'm doing packing for him. So just email me, and we'll work all that out later. And then Christy, you can send her an email, and she is shipping from Texas. So it does help to have your information if you haven't bought from me before, or you need to update your info, because I'm going to work on shipping tomorrow, and I'm going to get all those invoices out so I can have things out.
Okay. Lisa, thank you, Lisa. She wants a little girl in the jar.
Awesome, Lisa.
The little girl in the jar for 13. Okay, I'll put you down, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa.
Fantastic. Well, thank you all so much. And thank you to Angela, our stellar moderator of the evening. Angela has crushed it. You are amazing, and we thank you so very much for tuning in and being a part of the sale and just being a phenomenal help. We couldn't do this without our Angela. So thank you,
Angela. You're the sweetest. I appreciate it.
Yes, you are. And thank you to everybody that came and hung out. I know it's late. Gosh, it's 12:33 my time, so it's getting a little late, but I hope you will
stand up with us. We had fun.
Christy, did you get me for the ornament?
What ornament?
Which ornament, Angela? Will clarify here before we head out for the evening. Sandra,
I'm assuming the deer. I'm assuming the deer ornament.
You would like G. I'm not sure what G is. She wants the Santa one.
Who? Angela?
Angela.
Oh, Angela. I thought she wanted the deer. Okay.
Oh, that was an error. Okay, that's fine.
And who wants G?
No, it was an error.
Oh, okay.
Well,
okay,
thank you. Thank you, Christy. Christy, thank you so much for being a part of the sale tonight.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, of course. We had a wonderful
time. Yeah, I got the deer right here.
Sure.
Here's the deer ornament.
That's cute.
So yeah, let me know if you decide you want it. What do you think, up?
Yeah, yes for the Santa.
Okay.
All right. Well, guys, this has been a delightful evening. Thank you for tuning in and coming out to this sale. I'm going to have another sale soon with Nate in the future. We have so many fun brooches and jewelry pieces to sell. I'm really looking forward to it. Make sure you follow everyone that's been part of the sale. Christy has an amazing channel. She does some cute live hauls and always posts great assemblages on her Instagram for sale. So please go follow her at Tippywinksvintage. And my buddy Nate, he always does such a great job cheering everybody on and being a part of our vintage community. So if you don't know, he does have a channel here on YouTube called Soul Nate. So make sure you go subscribe to him. And of course, he's on Instagram at Soul Nate as well. And before my next video, I will be seeing you over on Instagram at vintage_and_vinyl. And I hope, as always, folks, that you will stay in, stay safe, and pinch YouTube. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great night.
Thank you.